said, "Are you afraid of the dark?" It's like, what the fuck is that? Why is somebody asking me if I'm afraid of the dark right now? Oh, gosh. Oh, I know. That's right, Andy. All right.
Hi, sweetie. I didn't mean to wake you up. I'm sorry.
Oh, I had to change my shirt. I just woke my snake up by accident. She's all precious and curled up, and I'm okay. I do not want bright lights in my face right now, so we're going to keep it dark. As the sun sets in the west.
If you pray enough, you can change yourself into the covers.
Yes, you can. Okay, let's just use this. As I always like to say at the beginning of the reading, take what resonates and leave the rest behind. Because it's going to be a general reading. Hey, Pam! What's going on, Big G? Oh, geez. I think the robots have found us, Pam. Happy Saturday. Damn right, homie. Finish one work to come do another work. You know what I mean? That's what we do around here. I'm like, I feel like I'm going to get tired. Like once I get tired, I'm gonna just die. So take the reading for however long you can. I think I am a little bit tired, but I need to read the energy. There is something. I got a 666 today, and like if I haven't told you guys before, if you're new, my birth number, like the day I was born, and the number in the hospital is 666. So, I mean, it's such a divine number. People associate it with the devil. I don't know why. It's dumb to associate it with the devil, but whatevs. If you want to say that I'm part of the devil, then you can go right ahead. But the documents say that's my number. So, fun fact for you, it appeared in my life today, as it always does. Okay, I'm going to use the Demon Tarot here. I'm going to see what's going on. How's everybody doing this long-ass weekend? Hey, no one's saying anything perverted or bad. Are you guys all good? Are you guys the good guys? Jerome Clifford. Okay, here we go. Let's see what comes out for collected today. These are going to be the worst cards. Like, I barely see them. Oh my God, Lucifer is fucking rising. Like, this son of a bitch. Actually, it's probably good I have the candle here. This, even though it's not really that easy. See this guy? See this son of a bitch rising from the grave, Lucifer? That card was just popped out in the deck. Like, how creepy is that? I think I did a reading yesterday, and the first card was the devil as well. And I'm like, easy, Satan. Calm the fuck down, bud. I'm definitely going to need more light. Because I can't see shit. Oh, that's better. Oh, let there be light. Okay. Oh, that's way better. Okay. 8 of Swords with the devil. 9 of Swords. 8 of Swords and 9 of Swords. That's peculiar. And then that's the 5 of Pentacles. It's almost like what I'm getting is it's a betrayal. It's something bad. Something bad happened. This is a bad story. I always fucking wondered what that was. Manson's got this weird tattoo on the top of his hand, and I always wondered what it was. It's a sign for Lucifer. I should have known. I knew it was going to be something like that. Okay. Maybe Manson thinks he's Lucifer. It wouldn't surprise me. Okay. So, Spirit has got a tale to tell here. This 8 of Swords, I feel like somebody, they're going to have their tail between their legs for what they did. Somebody is like, I can't even find the words. Like, okay. There was a plan. Somebody had a plan. They devised a plan to literally like try to drive into your house or something. Like they wanted to like run their car into your house. Like I just got Anne Heche. Apparently that's how she died. She ran her car into a house and it caught on fire, even though she was in a body bag. And this was on like live fucking news. They were taking Anne Heche's body from the crime scene and putting it into the back of the ambulance in one of those body bags, those black bags. And she was so hot. She was too hot in there that she burst out of the bag before she was in the ambulance. Okay, these celebrities don't die, people. Okay, they stay alive forever. Okay, they just change shape and sizes and sex, and it's really creepy, but they don't die. Okay, and Lucifer rising from the fucking grave, literally. Okay, Anne Heche, orchestrating her death. Okay, her fake death. Okay, going through the side of a house. It's like somebody, the universe got word that somebody wanted to do that to you. Did you see that clip? Isn't that creepy? Like, okay, somebody wanted to do that to somebody. Literally, they wanted to take their car and drive it straight into like your front window. And for some reason, they're being called out for it right now. And I don't really think they wanted to do it like recently. I think this was a little bit in the past. I think this person, it's kind of been done and gone, maybe a little bit dead and buried, like they didn't ever think that anybody would go looking back at that journal entry that they put in that day, like, I don't know why this is being brought up. It's like they're being called out on their shit. I mean, honestly, maybe this person fucking got into their car and actually attempted to do it. Like, there was a couple of houses in this town that I grew up in that were on like major city corners, and people would drive into their house so much that eventually they just got these big giant rocks and put these big giant rocks on the corners of their property, so that people would run into the rock instead of, because you can't put a fence up, they'll just go right through the fence. Okay, so it's like somebody is just so sick of. It's like, I don't know. Maybe the heist was done. Maybe they did it to somebody. Maybe they did run into somebody's house, or I don't know. They really planned to do something, and it somehow backfired. I just heard. So maybe they couldn't get the car to start that night, or their friends bailed on them, because, I mean, if they run the car into the house, I mean, what were they planning on doing? Were they going to, like you see in the movies, put a fucking block on the pedal, put it into drive, and then let the car go? Because I'm pretty sure you can't do that. Like, it's not like you see in the movies. So what were they going to do? Jump out of the car as it was moving? So no matter what, it doesn't seem like this is something that somebody would be able to do on their own. So, like, maybe somebody bailed on them and was like, you know what, I don't know, I don't want to get fucking, you know what I'm getting now? That movie fucking, there's this movie, and all these gangsters are going out to hit another crew, and this guy is like, I don't want to go, like, I want something different, I want something different for my life kind of movies. And these people are like, if you don't come with us, if you don't do this, you don't run with us anymore, you're not a part of this anymore. And he's like, yeah, well, you guys shouldn't be doing this shit anymore anyways. And then fucking the punks go out to get this other gang, and they all get busted. But the one guy who said he wasn't going to go didn't fucking go. He didn't want to be a part of it, right? Because it's like, you think that, like, you can do shit and you're going to get away with it. No one's ever going to find out, or like cops are stupid. I mean, no, they're not, actually. They're a lot smarter than you think, okay? And clearly this person didn't have the balls to fucking do it themselves. They needed somebody else with them, and everybody pulled out on them. There is only single people here. There is nobody together. There's not a single person together on any card. And 2 of the fucking cards are birds. So riddle me that. That's the universe coming in. Like, this is something that I feel could have been, like, picked up from an owl that was sitting outside the tree when they talked about it. Honestly, I mean, you wouldn't believe. I was cleaning out one of my enclosures today, and she has this little jungle gym on the top of her enclosure. So sometimes when I'm in there and stuff, she'll just go up into her little jungle gym, and then she'll watch me clean everything, and she'll come back down again like a little prissy thing she is. But today I wasn't, really like paying attention to her that much, because she's so good. She doesn't go anywhere, right? So I was like, I kind of looked at the jungle gym, and I was like, I don't think she crawled up there. And then so I called her name, and I said, can you just show me your face so I know that you're in here? And then there's her little head. She just popped right out. And I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know that I couldn't find you, and I just need to know that you're in there. And there she is, like, she knows her fucking name. She's not stupid. It's so amazing that she knows her name. And she knew that I just wanted to kind of know where she was, So it's just kind of like, some people are so, telepathically driven, and they just know the messages that are coming in. They just know things that are happening for them, and it just blows my mind sometimes of like how the universe can give you information, and like things that you need to know in a time of distress. Okay. And like, if she heard and she understood what I said, then, and like, who's to say that a bird that didn't hear what they said, like, are they that dumb? Or are they talking in front of a bird? Or are they talking in front of a dog? Because whoever it is fucking heard what they said, plain and simple, or overheard what they said. because I feel like somebody was talking on the phone or something like that, or like I don't know, somebody seems to talk to themselves here, or they think they're talking to themselves and they are not. The fucking spirits are listening to them. There's the 5 of Cups. Jesus. This whole person's like crown chakra is like lit up with some type of like ancestral like kind of flame almost, with a couple of snakes. I mean, the 5 of Cups is not a good time. Like, I feel like maybe this is that person. So I'm like, whose fucking thoughts are on fire here? Like, who thinks that they're gonna get in trouble or something? I think that's the person that said no. There's the King of Cups. That's Taurus and Mercury now. It's almost like maybe somebody saw through what this person was planning on doing to you. You know, like they saw through it. They were like, listen, this isn't, you're not going after them because you're angry at them. You're going after them because you love them. And they're getting their love and their hate mixed up. And they're not expressing themselves properly. Okay, so they don't, this person thinks that love is hate and that hate is love. They have the two very, very backwards. And I think their friend kind of figured it out. You know, like this is not the acts of somebody who is going up against, you know, some type of organization that hurts people or animals. They're going after you. Like, what the fuck did you do? I don't see anything. I don't see you doing anything. All I see you is, you know, possibly they could have killed you and you would have had to rise from the grave, rise from the ashes. Like they could have killed you off. They could have like killed, you know, your presence with everybody around them. Like, this motherfucker got away with a few goddamn things, man. And I think one of their friends has kind of figured it out. Like, listen, this isn't, you're not doing this because this person is doing something wrong to you. Like, you're doing this because it's like you're not showing them love back, or you're not breaking the bank for them, or you're not falling all over them or drooling all over them or trying to get them back or something. And they don't like that. It's like, now they're like, okay, well, fine, fuck you then. You know, and it seems to me like very juvenile. And that's why I think like their friends are kind of like, listen, like this is passing the line now. Like, you can't just drive your fucking car into their house. Like, that's jail time. Like, you're going to lose your license. You're going to lose us. You're going to have fines to pay. You're going to go to jail. Like, you can't just do that and run away and think you can like fucking flee the scene and no one's ever going to figure out that it was you. You know, like, I think finally their friends were like, okay, like this isn't, you know, TPing somebody's house or, you know, taking the air out of their tires. Like, this is, did you hear that? Did you hear that bat? There's bats that fly around in my backyard, and that was a bat that just made some sounds through my window. King of Swords with the 9 of Wands. That's 3 9s. No, 2 9s. Yeah, 2 9s. Double 9, 99. With the King of Swords, it's like, with justice, there's justice hiding. The 10 of Cups, that's what it is that they fucking love you. They want to marry you. Oh my God. And this is how they're acting. This is dangerous. Like, no wonder the universe is telling on them now. Like, the universe has to point this out. Like, this person is just like hurting you because they love you. Like, that's not love, man. You don't hurt people that you love. You don't want to see, if you love somebody, you don't want to see them suffer. You don't want to see them you don't want to do anything to the things that you love. You cherish the things that you love. You don't go hurt, you know? And that's the thing, is like, if you grew up that hating and hurting is love, then, this person just thinks that punching you in the face is the best thing that ever could have happened to you. Talking shit about you, you should be thanking them because they're putting you on the map. Like, they got this thing called LOVE backwards. Like, and honestly, love is a very strong bond. It's not for the weak. It's not for the vulnerable. It's not for the weary. It's for the confident motherfuckers that know what they want in this life. Okay. That's what love is for. Love is not for pussies. It's not for cowards. That's not love. That's just like fucking lust. That's lusty shit that fucking burns out. Okay, love lasts forever until the day things die, and then it still goes past the grave. You wouldn't believe how much I miss my childhood dog. After I was massively molested by my stepfather, he bought me a dog. And this dog, okay, her name was Maxine. There's the moon on the bottom of the deck. She slept with me every single night that she was alive for 18 years. And she protected me in every one of my dreams. She protected me in real life. She was this little fucking 10-pound dog, little black dog. And I still miss that dog. Like, I could cry right now. The way that she died, it was so brutal. And like, I carry her with me forever. And like, she'll never die. Like, if I say Maxine, she's right. She's in my third eye all the time. She was the sweetest, most obedient dog, and she knew what happened to me, and she stayed with me, like I said, every single night. She slept with me every night. She didn't hang out with anybody else. She always hung out with me. She was always with me. She was my fucking dog. She was my ride or die. And I will miss that dog until the day that I die. And that's what love is. And like, what people mistake love for is, I find you attractive, so I love you. I love your body. I love your car. I love your apartment. I love your life. That's not love. Loving materialistic things and superficial things about a person is not love. Do you think I loved the superficiality of my dog? No. Okay. No. Okay. I don't even know if she could be superficial if she fucking tried. Okay. Like, she was alive. She shit she was gross. She had her moments, and I loved her the more for it. Right? Like, this person is so fucking twisted, and it really sucks because this person really, really wanted to hurt you. And like, how do you do that? How do you go and hurt somebody? Like, it is so misunderstood. Like, this person is so misunderstood. And like, I think for the life of them, they're going to attack you because they don't know what they're fucking doing. And they will never, ever know what love is in this kind of energy. They will never find love. They will never be with anybody who truly loves them. They will never truly, match that frequency in themselves. This person is such low vibration. Okay. This is low shit. Like, you think bottom of the barrel, and then they fought to go under the bottom of the barrel because they were like, fuck you. This isn't the bottom. I'll go even deeper. And you're like, who are you talking to? Like, who are you going against? Like, what do you think this is? Do you think I really care if you ruin your life over the fact of like, am I right or are you right? Like, do you think I care what happens? Like, wow, this is like this person expects you to love them as they're trying to drive their car into your house. Most likely just to get your attention, when it's called like, hey, why don't you just call? Why don't you just pick up the phone? Why don't you just say something? Like really run a car into the side of the house. Run a car into the side of the house. That's what we're going to do here. Like, this person has to check themselves before they wreck themselves, okay? Like, we got 555 because the fucking 5 of swords is on the bottom of the deck. That's massive change. Like, this person has to check themselves before they wreck themselves. Like, if they do this, they are not going to get away with it, okay? They're not going to. They're going to go to jail. They're going to go to jail for a long time, and then they're going to have to sit in that jail cell and go, man, if I had to just picked up the phone and talked to them, I probably wouldn't be sitting in a jail cell right now like a fucking baby. Okay, like, because that's what it is, you know, like people who don't know how to play along with the law have to succumb to people then treating you like a fucking baby and telling you what you have to do and when you can eat, when you can shit, when you can go outside, when you can bark. Okay, like that's what ends up happening. Like this motherfucker's gonna have consequences mad quick if they fucking jump off the edge of this goddamn cliff for no fucking reason. Like Queen of Swords. This is what I'm saying. Like they're it's a little bit hard to see, but she's covering her eyes and her mouth. Like, she's just, like, she's using her intuition, okay? The moon is there. She's using her intuition. She doesn't need to see. She doesn't need to fucking speak. All she wants to do is hear, okay? That's all she wants to do is hear. She wants to hear what has to be said. And clearly the universe, somebody needed to hear what this person had to say. And they needed to speak freely. They needed to feel as if they were safe in the company of somebody to speak and say these things for Spirit to hear them. 8 of Pentacles. It took a long time for them to admit this. Ooh, lots of drinking, lots of sex, lots of temptation, making this person cry, taking sex away, taking pussy away, taking shit away from them. Okay, the universe really, they played the game right. Okay, they shafted this person pretty good, so then they would start talking. Because this person is obviously some type of emotional basket case. And the second their shit kind of starts to rock, they, you know, a couple drinks in, they just start fucking spilling the beans about everything because they can't stand that something's happening to their boat, right? Because they don't want to pay any attention to their life. They just want to ride the fucking waves. Well, guess what? You want to ride the waves in a boat, that's all cool, but like your boat needs maintenance, man. Like you got to fucking take it out of the water. You got to look at shit. If it's fucking, you know, if there's leaks and shit, you got to tend to that. You can't just, you know, ride the wave, man. Okay, that's no, like this person, what they think they're fucking some surfer dude. Like I'm too cool to check under the hood and make sure my vehicle's okay for myself, right? Like for all we know, okay, this stupid motherfucker chose to jump in their car, this car that they were going to run into the side of your house, okay? And they haven't got an oil change for like 3 years. And it just decides not to start because the oil is so thick. And then they go and check it and they can't even get the dipstick out, right? It's like, honestly, like people focus so much on other people and they neglect their vehicles, their fucking homes, their relationships, their bodies, their stomachs, their minds, their jobs, right? All because of a lapse of tongue. Okay, speak and thou shalt be heard by all around who have ears to hear thy speak. Honestly, like this is like, oh my God, I feel like this is Shakespeare era. Like I feel like this person has followed you from some kind of lifetime. And it is exhausting dealing with this person. This person is exhausting. Oh my good God. Like the universe really had its job cut out trying to get this person to talk shit. Because I mean, clearly they said a lot of stuff about you, okay? Like they had to get people to go along with their little fucking skit, you know? How to fuck you over. They had to say something to get people amped up at you. I'm going to exit the fuck out of that reading now. Because I don't care about it anymore. Ace of Cups, there's another bat in the background. Oh, I love this summer and the bats. Fuck! Oh my God, I'm getting the bat tattooed on my hand. Actually, I'm going to be tattooing the bat on my hand. I'm so excited. I've done so many sketches and I've been working so hard at tattooing. I'm actually going to cover up this tattoo on my sister's arm tomorrow that she hates with this awesome fucking needles that I got. Oh my God. I've been tattooing so much in my dreams. I couldn't sleep the other night, literally Friday night. I couldn't sleep. And, well, I was sleeping, but I was in and out. And I went to the bathroom, and I was in the middle, okay, of this giant tattoo piece. I don't know how long I was working on it, but I was working on this giant piece for so long. I had to get up. I had to go to the bathroom in real life. I came back to bed, fell asleep, and went back into that dream. That usually doesn't happen. And I was working so hard on this tattoo piece. Like, I couldn't believe it. Like, I don't know what is going on with me and tattooing, but then I had this vision of my father with sleeve tattoos, and his whole back tattooed. I don't know if you've ever seen the movie King of Staten Island, but it's about a young tattooer. And his mom starts dating Bill Burr. It's kind of a great movie. And he lets the kid tattoo up his whole back. And I said to myself, as my father's never supported me and just always told me that I had to go to school, but I'm massively dyslexic and like very traumatized, so I could never go to school. So I had to figure out something else to do, right? It's a fucking great movie, right? Pete Davidson, that's who it is. It's a great movie. And so they tried to force me to go to school, and because I wouldn't go to school and I'm basically pretty illiterate, I said no. And I just became a server because that was the only thing that I could do to make money. And I really didn't draw back then. So over the last 20 years, I've been painting and drawing a lot. And I never thought I could tattoo because I didn't know that I was actually a good drawer. Like, I didn't know I was a good artist. Like, I just kind of thought I was shitty because my parents just think I'm shitty at everything. So I was like, okay, well, I guess I'm shitty at art. I guess I'm shitty at the world, and I'm shitty at being a girlfriend, and I'm shitty at everything my parents say, right? Because my parents were just so brutal to me all the time. And now that I'm tattooing, I'm like, it's really fucking weird how I'm jamming with it. Like, I tattooed the other day for 4 or 5 hours straight. I just stand up and tattoo my sister because I couldn't get to where I needed with her sitting down. And actually, it felt pretty good to stand up. It was better on my back to stand up, which was weird. I'm like, oh my God, what is happening? Could you imagine if I end up tattooing in a couple years? I'm already tattooing my sister. I got her locked in now because I'm getting so good at it. She doesn't even care what I tattoo on her anymore. She just wants tattoos on her because she hates these ones that she got when she was younger. So, you just never know, people. I'm 39, and I'm just, changing what I want to do just like that because I fucking can. And now I'm looking at all these people's tattoos as, as I out in public and stuff, and I'm like, I could do that. I could do that. I could do that. I could do that because I did do it. So, I feel pretty proud of myself that, I've gotten pretty far pretty quick. I think I've only been doing it for, a couple months. So, hot damn. I'm getting pretty damn good. Life is just... woo. It's getting funny. I gotta tell you, life is pretty funny right now. So enjoy life while you can right now, because I don't know what is gonna happen, but I feel like if you don't live it up now, you might not have time to live it up ever again. But let's not think that that could happen. Okay. 33:43. Okay. I think I'm only going to do one more reading, and then I'm probably going to pack it in. And then I'll be back tomorrow. Actually, I have a couple things to do. I should be able to go live tomorrow morning. I don't know if I'm going to go back to doing videos again, or if I'm going to stay doing the lives. There's been so much black magic that got put on this channel. I just don't know what to do. So I feel like the lives just make sense right now to do. But everything's got to change. Change is coming. All right. Honesty, number 26. We have the Rigid Wall with number 30. And we have the High Priestess of Fire with number 5. Wow, I like this. These 2 fire cards. Because honesty is a candle that's lit, which, ironically, I haven't lit a candle for a while, and I just dripped wax all over my fucking fingers. Surprisingly, that wasn't as hot as what I thought it was going to be. Okay. And that just dripped on the table. God damn, candle. You just fucking shit all over my shit. Okay, so... and then the High Priestess of Fire, obviously, she's a big fireball. Okay. And then with this rigid wall in the middle here. Okay. And it's blue. It's kind of like a purpley blue. So, wow. You know what I just saw? Okay, so the fire, okay, and then if you can kind of see on the bottom of this rigid wall, there's this like fog here, okay? So it kind of, and then the crow is sitting on the top of, you know what that kind of looks like? Is it kind of looks like the building is on fire, okay? And someone's sitting at the very top waiting to get rescued or die. That's what I see. This fucking dog just started barking like a... God, son of a bitch. I hate when dogs bark like that. Oh, good God. Means their owners are not doing something that they should be doing. Actually, there was this yappy dog that was in the neighborhood, and he shut up. Surprisingly. Maybe his owners are walking him again because they didn't do that for a goddamn year straight, and all he did was bark. Okay. So, there's deceit with fire. Look at this bitch that just came out. Like, what the fuck? I'm sorry. Who the fuck are you? Okay. So I am kind of feeling now like that could be you. Or, you know, just take it how it resonates. That could be you, because she's looking at this high priestess of fire who's kind of making it seem like, I'm not doing anything wrong. I'm fire. That's what I do. And this lady's like, yeah, well, you can't use your fire to come fucking light my house on fire. So now she's pissed, and now she wants to throw the fire back. Oh, okay. I kind of feel like, okay, so this high priestess of fire is talking shit. She's talking shit, okay? And she's saying things that she thinks is going to make you, like, backed up into a corner or something. Okay? But she doesn't know that you, like, I don't know, whatever she thinks that she can use against you, you're one step ahead of her. It's almost like whatever she tries to say to start something, people already know it's a lie. It's like people already know that it's just to start shit. It's kind of like the first reading. Like, why is somebody doing something just to pick on you? Like, just to throw something at you, just to say something, and you're like, you know, say the story is something like, you know, they try to humiliate you in some way. They try to go around telling people that you, you know, have, like, I don't know, something that would almost kind of be true or something. I don't know. Multiple partners or something like that, or, you know, and you kind of, you hear about it, and then you go on your own, like, personal platform or something and, like, write the truth out and be like, actually, no. I didn't have a bunch of partners. There's that bat again. No, I didn't have a bunch of partners. I slept with blah, 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 and blah. If you have a problem, you know, it's almost like setting the record straight. Like, they think that they can use the fire to destroy you and, like, humiliate you, smoke you out, do something. And really, it's like, that's what you think you're going to do? Like, that's the game that you're playing? I invented. Okay? I invented the smoke out game. Okay? You think you're now going to do it to me? It's almost like, how dumb do they think they are? Like, how fucking dumb do they think they are? trying to get you in the game that you started. Oh, there's the confidence card, and it's in reverse. And like, I'm not going to take it in reverse, but I am going to take it in reverse as in like, these people, they don't have confidence like you. Okay. They don't. If they really did, if they had actual confidence in themselves, do you think they would be going around talking shit about people? People who have confidence don't do that. Okay. They do not do that. They might, as somebody with confidence, might do something like I do, speak about the situation, but never use names, never speak about the situation to, tear somebody apart. Simply use a situation that you lived through as a teaching mechanism so that other people understand when they match that vibrational frequency in a situation. Okay. People who, run their mouths like this, talking shit. Okay. Those are the people that, collective really has to be careful of. Just know, like, there's one person I know that anything I say to them, I know that they're going to tell everybody. So I keep it very mundane. I keep it very, this is a fact. If you don't think it is, I really don't give a fuck. And if you're going to go around telling everybody, I kind of already know, because he goes around talking shit about everybody. So I already know that he has told people what I've said to him already. And that's fine. I can own my shit. I own what I say. I own how I say it. I own everything. I'm not a coward. I don't run and hide. If I say something, I stand behind it. And if I'm wrong about something, I correct myself, and I'll publicly correct myself for things that I've said wrong. Okay. This person, it kind of seems like whatever they're going to say is a little bit truthful, but is wrong. And when you set the record straight, you throw it back in their face to kind of say like, hey, I don't really know what you think you're saying about me, but this is the actual truth. And you want to run your mouth and people want to believe it, they can go right ahead, but just know that they're listening to fucking trash. Because who the fuck knows your life better than you? And they might say, well, you won't tell the truth. You're going to sugarcoat it. You won't really admit what happened, blah, 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 blah. They're saying that because the lie that they're going with is not actually what happened. It's the lie. So they're obviously going to say that whatever it is that you say, which is most likely the truth that happened, is the lie, because they're leading with a lie. So it doesn't matter what you say, because the lie, they want to win. Once you bring it public, once you say it public, it's going to change the spectrum, because it doesn't even matter if these people choose to believe this other person, go right ahead. They just want gossip in their life. They just want to believe the worst thing. They want to believe the monster. They want to believe that you're an awful person. They want to believe the best drama because they want to repeat it, right? They're not going to, go around talking shit at the beauty salon, about how great your relationship is with your husband. They're going to talk about the fucking, the nitty gritty shit of who banged who and who's talking shit about who got into a fight with who. That's what they want to talk about. Okay. So they don't want the good stories. They only want the bad ones. Okay. So that's why this person, saying what they do and saying this about you, okay, igniting something, okay, they only ignite a part of the truth. You light that whole shit up. Okay, you light that whole fucking candle right up. Really? You're gonna light a little sticks over there? I'm lighting a fucking bonfire, bitch. Okay, and that's confidence. That is fucking confidence. I mean, there is nothing better than confidence. I mean, I can remember back in the day when all these people went around. Actually, no. So my cousin, who is a dirty fucking trash bag whore, has herpes. And she never told anybody about it, okay? But she told one chick about it. And she claimed that this fucking chick was her best friend, blah, blah, blah. Okay, obviously, one guy gets in the way, and she fucking runs around town telling everybody that my cousin's got herpes. And my cousin had to own that shit. She really did. She really had to all of a sudden kind of like stop crying, stand the fuck up and go, maybe I shouldn't just talk my shit and tell my life to people who clearly don't have my back. Like, and then this chick 2 years later ends up being her fucking maid of honor. Honestly, I don't know how psychotic people are, but I know they're pretty psychotic. I know they're pretty like out there. Okay. So whatever this person said about you, there's the moon. I think your intuition is going to know secretly how weak this person is, that if they really have to go around trying to smoke you out, trying to get you to speak when they could just walk, again with the first reading, they can just walk right up to you and say hello. They can just fucking walk right up to you and talk to you like a fucking grown-up would, but they want to act like a child because they are a child. They're going to go run their mouth about you. And, you know, it's not going to get them what they think it's going to this time around. It might have worked a couple years ago, but I don't think it's going to work this time. I think once you throw it back in their face, they're not, there's the high priestess of spirit. Yeah, like once you throw it back in their face, they're not going to really know what to say. Like, they're going to laugh it off. They're going to call you a liar. Okay, that's the number one. You're a liar. Liar, liar, pants on fire. Okay, they're going to call you a liar. Okay, obviously what they said about you is the truth, not what you say about yourself, okay? Even if you tell a whole fucking story, that's the truth. They're going to be like, yeah, right, that's not what happened. They're fucking lying, blah, blah. Like, oh my God, this person. Wow. I think I have to leave this energy because I'm like, I can't give into it anymore because I feel like this person is in high school. And if they are physically in high school, God bless them. And, you know, to get better. But like, I feel like this is a grown ass person. And I feel like whatever this is, you're going to fucking blow it up in their face mad fucking quick. And so shall it fucking be. And don't be afraid to fucking fight. Look what's on the bottom of the deck, warrior. Honestly, don't be scared to fight back against this person. And fucking parade it around town. I don't give a shit what they fucking say. I mean, gossip spreads worse than a fucking venereal disease, okay? And whatever this person is doing, I mean, the universe is going to attack their ass like a fucking prison maid who hasn't seen somebody in a long time. It's all going to come back to them times 10, I should fucking hope. And that's what I'm going to put out to the universe is like this shit. It needs to start coming back to these people. Fuck this times 3, okay? Because it's bullshit. People do shit and go, oh, yeah, it's only times 3. Fuck you. I don't give a shit. Times it by 10 now. Because you might say, oh, yeah, you're measly 3. Actually, I'm going to times that 3 by 3 and add another one, okay? Because, like, this whole fucking giving them times 3 is not enough. Okay, you need to amp that shit up. 4834. I feel like I've got room for one more. And I don't know how that secretly kind of rhymed, but you know me and rhyming. Yeah, no doubt she's got psychological issues. How do you pronounce your name? Is it Davini? Davini? Davina? Yeah, Davina. Sorry, I thought that was an E. Davina. Is that your name? Oh, it's Divine. Oh, okay, so you did change it. How the fuck did I know that it was... Wow. Okay. So it's just Divine? That's your name? Okay. Man, you've been hitting like every single live the last like little while. Oh, it adds the extra I in French. So it is. Oh, it's Spanish. Lovely. Man, I would love to hear that in Spanish with your accent. Probably sounds beautiful. Claire's. It means to know. I don't know what that means, but good job. Good job. Okay. Do you guys want to do the magic box? Oh, we haven't done the magic box in like a few days. Maybe a week. And I just fucking fucked that shit up. Woo! Okay. Okay. Magic box, magic box. What have you got for us? One last reading. On the clock. Whoa, where did that one go? I have to be very careful. There's an open flame. Okay. Last reading. First card. Scream! Turn your ringer off. Oh, man. You should never say who's there. Scary. Okay, cycles. What goes around comes around. Message of cycles closing. Turn your ringer off. Oh my God. Okay. First message. Don't take back an ex-boyfriend or an ex-girlfriend if that makes sense. Okay. Turn your ringer off. They might have a tendency to call you in the middle of the night. Put your phone on airplane mode. Okay. Like, honestly, I've been doing that for years. I don't have kids, though. I don't have anybody that would ever call me in the middle of the night with a crisis, unless my sister's out. Then obviously I'll leave my phone on just in case anything happens. But like, fucking turn your ringer off, okay? Because this ex might try to creep in, okay? And the cycle is supposed to be closed. Like, leave the cycle closed. If this makes sense, don't open up that door. There's fulfillment. You are very close to achieving your goal. Okay, so if achieving your goal was to move on and be with somebody else, that's going to happen. Okay, work. This takes work. Okay, this takes a lot of active work. Okay, to keep yourself engaged and keeping this person away from you. The universe has to know you're done with this energy so then they can give you a new energy. There's twins. Your twin energy is out there. And it's not this ex, okay? It's somebody else. It's what you've been working towards, which is why you broke up with them, okay? There's Cujo. Prioritize your own needs in difficult times. Okay, so this person, this ex, I just heard asshole ex as I was going to say ex. So this person is not a good person, okay? They're very needy. Okay. And you need to think of yourself right now. You can't start giving everything to them. If they need money, if they need somewhere to go, if they need a ride, like you can't start giving things to them because then that's the energy you're supposed to be using to be manifesting something new. Okay. It's like they say, you know, if you want to manifest a partner, then to clean out a drawer in your dresser. Okay, clean up your clothes a bit, make room, okay? And that allows, that kind of gives the universe that like ding, ding, ding. Okay, it seems like this person is making some room and they're not filling that gap in. Like for a very long time, like I'm like, I really don't like bare walls. I really don't like bare walls, okay? It just, I don't know. And I was kind of like that person that I was never allowed to draw on my walls. So now I draw murals on my walls, okay? In this house that I'm in now, all my murals are black. I've drawn all over everything. Okay, like even that third eye up there, I drew that. There's mushrooms that line the baseboards. I don't like bare walls. Okay, and now I kind of feel like as I'm starting to clean, I'm decluttering because I'm noticing that because I don't like bareness, I tend to over clutter sometimes because that bareness, I don't know, it does something to me. I don't know. It makes me uncomfortable for some reason. I don't like bare walls. I don't know what it is. So I really like to fill them up. And this is like, okay, yeah, I'm sure you love to fill up your drawers and you want to have clothes, but if you're trying to manifest a partner, if you're trying to manifest a job, something new, then you have to start working towards that manifestation, right? To create that in your life. Upside down, High Priestess. Okay, have you been so preoccupied with the idea of being normal that you've ignored what makes you unique and powerful? Have you been paying more attention to the opinions of others than to your own discernment? The upside down High Priestess suggests that you need to rebuke your fears and trust your instincts. They won't lead you astray. Okay, so your instincts, your gut instincts told you to walk away from this person for a reason. And don't turn around and go back now. Okay, I know it's hard to be single, but trust me. I've been single for like 10 years. All right, once it gets addictive. You think you're lonely, but it's not about being, I think so many people, they get the wrong idea about being lonely. They associate being alone to being lonely. When just because you're alone, it doesn't have to have anything to do with loneliness. You technically are your own best friend. And if you don't like yourself, then you're your own worst enemy and you need to work on yourself. Okay? So now we have Forbidden. Okay, so this is what it says. Number 18, Forbidden. As your goddess, I am sending you this warning. You are about to enter into a situation that will not be easy and could cause you or others pain. And I think they're talking about this ex. I think this, again, like the situation you're about to go in. When I saw this one guy, I only slept with him a couple times, okay? I started seeing somebody else like a year later, okay? After our like 3 times sleeping together, I started seeing somebody else, and we were walking downtown, our little mini downtown, and there's that guy, okay, that I slept with a fucking handful of times, and he literally fucking spit like a foot away from my foot as I was walking by him. It was the most disrespectful fucking thing I'd ever seen in my life, because all this guy ever did was make out with chicks right in front of me. He would tell me to meet him at the bar. He would bark at me and then go leave with somebody else. Like, he was so fucking rude to me on a daily. Okay. And I don't know why I liked him. I mean, I thought he liked me, and I had this premonition about him, and really, I think it was my ex-boyfriend. I don't think it was him, but I think that I was supposed to make it think that it was him, so that it really showed how immature he was and that he really couldn't handle a situation like me. There's no way, because he was way too interested in what everybody said. He's way more interested in his peers and what his peers say all the time and what people think about him, that he doesn't even make his own decisions most times. And when he tries to make his own decisions, he's so weak about it that he'll end up going and crying to his mom about everything. Like, the guy is so fucked up that, to spit at my feet while I just start seeing somebody else. And that entire time that we didn't see each other, he was fucking somebody else. So again, but heaven forbid, you see me walking hand in hand with somebody and you can't even fucking handle it. You fucking spit at me. Spit at me? This guy spit at me multiple times. Okay, he spit at me so many times because I was sitting beside somebody that I was sleeping with, and he decided to go bang somebody else and stop talking to me, so I was banging his best friend. He spit at my feet so many times, I got up, grabbed his friend's hand, went and fucked his friend, came back out and was like, hey, so is there anything else that you want to say to me as you fucking spit at me? Like, I will bang your best friend right in front of you just to prove a point. But that was 20s Whitney. Okay, Whitney is now 39 years old. She does not act like that anymore. Okay, she was young and reckless at one time, and now once she hit 30, she stopped doing that shit. But I'm just saying, what people will do, okay, in a situation, like they might not be able to handle seeing you walk hand in hand with somebody else. And you know what? That was their own decision. They decided to walk away from you. They decided not to speak to you. Okay. They decided to close the cycle, walk away, blah, 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 yada, 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 year after year after year. Now you're going to be seeing somebody else. That's why it's like, don't fucking open up the door now. Okay, because I almost opened up the door and it was probably the worst fucking decision of my life because then I realized how immature this person really is. Okay, and like immaturity is not something that I can do. If you can't speak, we can't communicate at all. Okay, like I don't care about having sex with somebody. I don't care what somebody looks like. I don't care how big their dick is. I don't care. I don't care if they got a six-pack. I don't care if they got a nice car. I don't care if they got a mansion. I don't give a fuck what a motherfucker has. If I can't talk to you, if I can have a conversation with you, if you're some type of pussy that won't stand up for himself or fucking stand up for me, if somebody's fucking coming at me or saying some shit or running their goddamn mouth and you know it's not true, I mean, how can you take cowards in your life anymore? Right? Because, like, I'll fucking die for somebody. If I love them enough, like, I'll die for somebody if they touch my snakes. They fuck around with my snakes. If I found anybody in my room fucking around with one of my snakes, it'd be their last fucking day. Okay? I'm just saying that. Okay? So it's like, that's what love is. Okay? So don't go back to this person now because once, honestly, you know what's going to be funny is this will be the test. Once you are hand in hand with somebody and you are walking down the street and you do see this person and they do act a fucking fool because they can't handle seeing you with somebody else and you know what I'm talking about all of a sudden fucking however many years down the road or months this happens, okay? You're going to be like, glad I listened to Moonshine and I didn't get back with that motherfucker because look at what they just did when I walked by with somebody. Because that's their true colors. Okay, true colors, they shine. You just got to be able to look for them, okay? And we have Rosemary's Baby, okay, with this is happening, this is really happening, and spell with manifestation. This person is trying to manifest you back into their life again, okay? And they've got some type of plot. I think almost at this point, I almost think that they could possibly try to get back together with you to fuck you over from finding somebody new. Okay, and now I'm getting Kelly from The Office. You know when she finally starts dating that doctor guy, and then she leaves with Ryan again. It's like, oh my god, did you just do that again? But I mean, it's a show. It's stupid. But she uses Ryan's looks and his lust, and she left a perfectly good doctor to go back out with her ex-boyfriend, the loser that just follows her around. Like, okay, so she would have done a lot better with the doctor. Okay, but she didn't give the doctor a chance. So it's like, don't be tempted. Okay, and it's like, you might, this might be a lot harder than you think. Okay, relationships are not easy. There's the Tower. And if this ex calls you up and says, okay, let's drink, let's have a good old time like back in the day and blah, blah, blah. I mean, one night could fuck your chances up with this person forever. Just saying, do you really want to do that to yourself? Fuck something up with a total stranger that could last forever to go out with somebody that you already went out with where it didn't work out. Okay, there's the Fool. We are our own fool sometimes, but we have to remember that if the Fool doesn't start his journey, the tarot deck doesn't even get opened. Okay? So, let that sink in for a second. Because the Fool is the first card to the whole fucking shebang, okay? To the whole movie. So, whatever this Tower is, just know that this person has the ability to fuck your future up out of spite because they won't let go. So be careful. I mean, again, I'm being guided to look at the High Priestess in reverse because it really is like, pay attention to what you're saying to yourself. You are very powerful. Like, you have the answers that you need inside of you, and like, use your discernment. If it doesn't sound like you or look like you or act like you, then it's not for you. If it fucking sounds like you and acts like you and is you, then it's most likely your message, okay? So you have to let these fears, some of these fears go. Trust your instincts. If your instincts have done you well in the past, then they're going to do you well in the future. And my sister just coughed. So there is your affirmation, people. Okay. So I'm going to turn this off. Because that's about as much as I can do. 1:05:33. Wow. What a reading. Ah. Anyways. Thank you for being here. I hope this resonated for whoever needs it. Okay. I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. If I see you tomorrow, awesome. If I don't, I will see you probably the next day or whatever. I can't look too far in the future because we never know what's there. So, yeah, thanks for being here. And I'm totally high now. I'm totally relaxed. So this was a great reading. I don't know why I got so calm by the end of it, but yeah. Thank you. Have a good night. You too. Thanks, everybody. I always feel so loved when you guys are here. It's not the same when I do a live and no one's here. And that's why I don't know if I want to just, you know, do the readings without you guys. You're standing there watching me. It's just not the same to record by myself anymore. That is so 3 months ago, okay? But anyways, peace out. Thank you, everybody. All right, have a good one. Namaste. Word to your mothers. Have a good one.